This is about a representation of the elf that I saw all those years ago. Now obviously the helmet is radiating power, and I've explained in other videos that Telsa's postulated towers, it looks like the helmet, which is which radiates the energy, and that's simply what we have on the elf here. So after doing all this research and looking at Terence McKenna, he talks about the machine elves and other people, nobody has ever spoke about this. Only me so far, so I'm kind of happy that I can share this information with you. As you can see, I should have done the eyes a little bit more softer, but I've done the eyes like in a devious way, like they have this very childish-like behaviour. If you kind of like want to know how they act like children, like a 9-year-old. But they're very, very super intelligent, and they are made of love. They are pure love. And the big old saying is, if you don't believe, you don't receive. And then people are not receiving anything. And this is where I come into play. I spent 6 years figuring all this out. And I've also spent a good long time down that rabbit hole trying to capture what I was seeing. When I started seeing stuff, I actually really wanted to make sure it was there. So I had to go down and find this out for myself. And all this is true. And we're going to get to it now. We are them. We are the elves that came here to master the art of wisdom and dualism. And so why are we stuck here? Because this realm's all about mastering love. The more love that you get and the more love that you receive, the more things will open up, the more rewards that you'll get from your higher self, who is right now asleep, who's sleeping at the center. We're in a society today where we mess up a lot, and we distance ourselves so much from love that it fucks everything up. It messes everything up, and it strips you further away from ever getting back to your higher self. So when you're saying horrible things to another person, when you're being mean, when you're being nasty, when you're being violent, and you think it's okay to do all those things, you are simply pushing you away from the source. And the source is that you are simply the golden light being, the golden light elf. So I want to ask you a question. If you believe in the higher source, what do you actually really think that you are? It's quite simply easy to figure it out. You're a golden light being. You're a golden child. You're a golden wizard. So you could say we're here, playing out many different roles. Every time that we fuck up with love, it takes us further away from the source. And so we keep getting recycled, playing different roles until we figure this out. And now we're at a very good stage of figuring this all out. So with great wisdom and knowledge and power, with all this stuff, and believing in yourself, elf, you can get on track and you can put things right. And you can start to glow again, and you can start to build on all this, figure yourself back out, and everybody that you went loop with in your life, make amends. You know, we've all been there. We've all been in those entangled relationships where we're not suited. Maybe we're not physically supposed to be in relationships, but we're supposed to love each other all the same. We can move in with people straight away, and it can cause all kinds of wars. We know that. But you've got to look at each individual that you know, and every single one of them people have all got something to offer, and they're all very powerful, advanced wizards. This is why we should all try and be more loving and getting on with each other and stay connected to the source. And for them people that are in disbelief, and for them people that have done drugs, that have done psychedelics or some substances, are in disbelief, they're not open up, they're not awake, they're not there, they're not being given anything, they just, and they're still living in the past. It's time to move on. It's time to move forward with this stuff, because what you're looking at there is yourself. So every single day, learn how to smile, learn how to be nice to people, and rewards will be given. The more that you give, the more you shall receive in your life. you are not on the love path, then expect to keep getting recycled back into this matrix mix again for another few hundred years, playing out different roles until you accept whom, and what you are. Which is that? Which is them? Which keep going back to them. The currency of this life is love.